Hello, guys. Welcome to KS Sports Decks. Today, this is a Classico version, and I've decided to go out with my team on a different level. I've walked down the way to Stoke and then to London. I'm here with a Barcelona fan who is, a fantastic pundit on this show. He has been on this several times, and I've got another fantastic Madrid fan has been on this show for several times. And today we decided to sit together for this particular podcast. So if you are here, make sure you enjoy the ride with us. Rocha, I'll let him introduce himself as well, and then I have Kwabramo here. So let me start with the Barcelona fan. Rocha, introduce yourself.
Just as you said, Rocha, FC Barcelona.
Okay, and then
Yeah, this is Kwame Michael, Real Madrid supporter from Beth.
Can you put your social media handles out?
Oh, if you want to check me out on TikTok, my name there is I am Mo on TikTok, and also in Instagram, I'm SweetMo7. You can look for me there, and yeah, that's my handles.
Very good. And then Rocha?
Rocha everywhere.
Rocha every social platform. Yeah. Thank you. So let's get straight into the action. El Clasico today, and this El Clasico, for me as a neutral fan, I prefer both teams to have full strength to choose their squad from, to have a rich bench. But unfortunately, injuries has not been a good side of this fixture. So Barcelona are having their injuries, Real Madrid are having their injuries. So let's get straight into it and then dive into it. First of all, let me start with Kwabnamo, who is playing at home, what he thinks about this fixture. How do you see Alonso going into this game? What will be his game plan, and your opinion about the whole fixture?
All right, thank you very much. First of all, I'll say if you look at the Madrid team right now, we are playing exceptional football. We like to control the game.
Yeah.
We like to hold, and also whenever we lose the game, you can see that the players are pressing on very well. Unlike before when we used to play Ancelotti football, whereby a certain kind of people who do the pressing, and then some people are being a bit reluctant. But this time, Alonso has made it clear that, listen, I'm the man in charge. You do what I say. You play my game, or you sit at the bench. And as you can see, the players have now adapted to the system of Alonso bringing in 3 back, and then also everybody's pressing. Even with Vinicius and Mbappe, at some point they press to win the ball back. So I think Alonso is doing a very good job, and so far so good. We've had good results from what we've seen, and as you can see, it's still a work in progress. And then I believe that there will be a time whereby Madrid will get to a point where they'll be unstoppable, because we have to give them time to adapt to the system very well. As you can see, we start possession from the back as we play from the 3 backs, whereby Dean Huijsen used to be the person who handles the ball, because he's very, very calm on the ball whenever he has it, and he can distribute the passes from the back, and that is what Madrid is looking at. And right now, too, when you watch the Ancelotti football, we used to play, Toni Kroos used to be the one who passes the ball, but now you've given that role to Arda Güler, who is doing a very, very, very amazing job. If you look at all the goals Mbappe has scored, he has, I think, given more assists to Mbappe to have that goals being scored. And right now, as injuries has also hit the team, I would say it's a bit unfortunate, but then there's still hope, and we know that this Classico is not going to be easy for us, but we hope to come out victorious, because per the news that I've heard, Carvajal is available, Trent is available, and also De Hoyst is available. But the manager has to manage them and see how many minutes he can give them to play. So hopefully, if we playing Militao and Asensio at the back, they're gonna do a good job for us.
All right, fantastic. So let me go to Rocha. This fixture, before we even get deep into it, how do you see, with your injuries, coping up away at Real Madrid with the form that you are in? Coming from the Champions League and then winning the weekend. What's your energy into this fixture?
Classico is always Classico. It doesn't really matter whether we've got injuries or whatever that happens. This is the biggest club football match in the world.
Sure.
And there's no doubt about that. That's why it's named Classico. Yeah. It doesn't just come, the name doesn't just come by fluke. Going into the game, as my brother said, yeah, they've got injuries. Remember, they've got injuries, but their injuries it's not that much, or it doesn't have much effect on their team as Barcelona have got. If you look at last season, going to the Classicos, we had Lewandowski, who was our top scorer. We had like Yamin Lamar, and we had Rafinha leading our lines. But this time around, it's a different ball game together. Yeah, you can only see Lamine Yamal is back from his injury that he had, his groin injury that you guys said he's got a whole lot of infection or whatever. He's back, but not back. No, wait.
It's the media. The media said he's got
that's fine.
Pubic injury.
That's fine.
But in Ghana, we will say pubic injury. It's either gono or STD, you understand?
What I'm trying to say is he's not back to full fitness, but he's available for the game. Lewandowski is out. Rafinha is out. Ferran Torres is still a doubt for this game. So yes, we go into the game as underdogs. I would say we are underdogs in this game in the sense that we had our strong front three to counter this Madrid defense, but unfortunately they are not available to play the game. But it doesn't really mean that we go into the game and we're just going to sit back and watch Madrid win. We'll do our possible best to win this game. It's Madrid have the option to win this game because you can't lose 4 games in a row and still expect us to come and beat you for the 5th time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I think Madrid is slightly ahead in this game that they need to win. But if they decide to mess up, we will take advantage. That's it.
Very good.
Yeah, can I say something?
Yeah.
You know, when you talk about your injuries and all of that, yes, I understand that you people have a couple of injuries, but per news I read yesterday, they said Rafinha and some of the players are almost there.
They're not available for the match.
Which means they can either start from the bench, maybe not from the first.
They're not part of the squad for the match. That's what I'm trying to say.
They're not being involved.
They're not involved. Rafinha is not involved in the match, just as Lewandowski. They are out.
So
our goalkeepers are already out, and we have no option than to rely on the old man Szczesny.
Szczesny was your best goalkeeper the last season.
Wait. Let me come into that lineup with injuries. So if you check Real Madrid, your first 11 or your strongest 11, who is missing from that lineup due to injury? Because I can count off Cavajal and maybe Dean Austin.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Dean is back. I just heard the news that Dean is going to start.
Okay. Let's say he's still injured because he's not played. So
that's what I'm saying. That I just heard the news that he's going to start the game.
He's going to start the game.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've got 2 of your key players back. Barcelona, who is missing out? Apart from Rafinha and then maybe Lewandowski.
Raf is out. Lewandowski is our goal. Yeah, as you said, goalkeeper is out. Ferran Torres, who used to deputize. Wait. I'm saying that Ferran, who used to deputize for Lewandowski, is also a doubt for this game. And the last time I checked, although Frankie is not out, but he couldn't train for the last because he was also out.
He was
ill. So it all has effects on our team.
Yeah.
But I'm not using that as an excuse. This is Classico.
Yeah.
You've got no choice than to go and play to the team. So yes, we've got injury issues. That we are not using that as an excuse. That's what I'm trying to say.
Sam, so Kwabnamo, what do you think Alonso could mastermind it against Barcelona to get away or get a positive result? Because for me, I think this fixture, if a team should get a draw from Madrid side, it's not positive. It's Madrid dropping off. But if Barcelona are able, with this kind of lineup that we got, and they are able to get a draw from this game, it's positive for them because on paper, if we talk about these 2 teams, with the amount of key players missing from their lineup, I think Madrid are up there before them. You understand? So what do you think Alonso could use to mastermind this his formation or tactics to get a win or positive results from this game?
The only thing I can say is that Madrid should just make sure that they take on their advantages. What I mean is that Barcelona likes to play on a high line, and we should take advantage of that, knowing that at least they will be pressing us, and we also like to press on the game. Or whenever we lose the ball, we press hard to win the ball. That should be an advantage for us. This is football anyway. Most of the time, you can have your key players missing out. But remember, the replacements might even do a better job than the first team that you might think. Football, anything happens.
Yeah.
Right? As you're saying, for instance, right now, I would love my team to win. But as you say, if it's a draw, we'll take it because this is football. It could be that we didn't have the best of day today. So per how football is, you just have to go in hoping that you can deliver. But if it doesn't go your way, make sure you don't lose the game as well. But if you lose it too, that's football. Football, one has to win, lose, or you draw. It's just the three things in football. So what I would say Alonso should do is he should just relax, set upon the pace, and use the advantage of Barcelona playing the high line to cut them on a counter. Because it's like playing City. City like to almost dominate the game. But once you hit them on a counter, they are nowhere to be found. Same with Barcelona. So if they are playing the high line, Mbappe and Vini should also to make sure these two people make sure of that high line to beat them at any cost, to avoid any offside, and then take the chances. That is why you can kill this Barcelona team, because Barcelona are very, very good when they're handling the ball. They are good with that. And hopefully we pray that today's refereeing will be better than the most days as it has gone. You understand?
And me as a neutral fan, this is what I've always been laughing about. When it's always Barcelona, Madrid, two teams are always putting referees on the mark.
You have to, because some of the decisions they make sometimes is very, very.
But anyway, it happens in many fixtures.
Yeah, fixtures, yeah. But then that's what I'm saying.
So let's go to
Rocha. Let's see how it happens.
How do you think Hansi Bobo, as you call him, the Hansi Flick, the German machine, the German Catalas, how is he going to mastermind this game over Alonso? Because it's a big fixture that he deserves to, recover again.
It's quite unfortunate that Alonso is having his first fixture of Classico as a coach. Yeah. He's played it as a player, but he's having this first test as a coach. And it's quite unfortunate there's been injuries from both sides of the two teams. I would have loved to have a full Barcelona setup with a full Madrid setup. I don't want to have injuries going into Classico, but it's unfortunate. And it's another unfortunate incident is the fact that Alonso is going to play Barcelona. Hansi will not be on the bench. Let's make that clear. Yeah. Because Hansi is red carded and he's not going to be on the bench. So obviously,
he knew the precautions before the fixture. So
but what I'm trying to say is, two coaches on the touchline is different from one sitting in the stands. It doesn't matter how you set your team. Being on the bench to control the activities of your team is equally important as setting up the team. So you set up the team, you need to be there to coach the team. You understand what I mean?
Let me pause you there. I think there'll be a form of communication.
I know what you're talking about. I understand perfectly. But
he might even get a better view of the game to give information.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. What I'm saying is that standing on the touchline to instruct your players is basically different from sitting in the stand box or whatever. So it has a negative effect on the Barcelona side. Because if you as a player, if you turn your head and you see your coach instructing you, it keeps you on your toes anyway. But I think that Hansi has had the luxury of winning 4 Classicos in a row. And this is the 5th time he's playing the Classico. And of course, he's got injury. We are all just looking at how he's going to manage his team. He's no good choice than to go with a certain kind of players that he has. So, with the high line my bro was talking about, it's going to happen. We're going to play the same high line. We're going to option that to play our high line. We did that and it worked perfectly for us last season, although we lost some key matches. So we are still going to play our high line. They think of going to explore our high line. We are happy for that. That's what we want them to do. We want them to think that they are going to explore our high line. But I see the game.
So you mean they should play to suit Barcelona?
Yeah, most teams play to suit the high line, but they don't realize it because they think that, Barcelona plays high line, let's play this way and we're going to beat the high line. It makes you twist your formation.
Sure.
You understand? Because you play your formation to suit the high line. Yeah. And I think this game, Barcelona, our strength, and what I want Hansi to do is to see Frankie and Pedri on top of their game.
Sure.
If these two guys are on top of their game, I know we're going to dominate the midfield. And once we start possessing the ball and giving them good passes, Madrid, they get frustrated. And that's where we're going to take advantage.
Yeah, you know, but what he's saying that you want Madrid to play to your game of high line.
Yeah,
you have nothing to play than that high line. And if you are playing that high line, like I said, last season we learned from our mistakes. It's unfortunate that the coach has changed. Yeah. And now that it's a different football altogether Madrid is playing. We're not playing the Ancelotti football as we did last time. Yeah, you won your 4 games in a row last season. But before that season, we also won our 4 games in a row as well. You understand? So that one was when Alonso was there. Xavi was your coach.
Yeah.
So and then Hansi came. So you see, it's a different tactics altogether and different coaches. So if you think you won the last 4 matches last time, that was with Ancelotti. This is Alonso. It could be the same as when we were playing with Xavi, when we got the 4 wins all over you. And when Hansi came, it was a different ball game. You also won. So this could be also that Alonso also can win. We're going to win that game because he's going to play in a different tactics whereby you think we are going to play to your style of football, and it's going to change as well. Yeah. That's why I say you Barcelona are definitely going to play high line, and Mbappe and Vinicius will exploit that in a way that will play to suit you, that you control the midfield and we will suit the pressure. But mind you, whenever we have that ball and we see that run, when it's onside, Barcelona will be cooked.
Okay.
Because I remember very well, if it was it last season when Szczesny came out and took out Mbappe and he got a red card.
Yeah.
So that's how it's going to be.
So let me go to Rocha. Who do you think, or what do you think should be your key play in winning this game? Your key component?
I've already made that clear that our key to winning this game is to control the game.
And that's from who?
And by controlling the game, I've already told you it has to be Pedri and Frankie being on top of their game.
Wow.
Because what I see from Madrid side, Madrid have got very good midfielders, no doubt about that. But Madrid has not got that much controllers in the game. In the sense that...
Who decides the game?
You know what? In games like this, you need players who can decide the game. Okay. By deciding the game, I don't mean players who score goals.
Yeah.
I mean players who control the tempo of the game. And that's what I mean. That's why I already said that I need Pedri and De Jong to be on top of their game. If these two guys are on top, they will control the tempo of the game and dictate how the pace goes. So they will dictate the pace, the passing lanes and everything. So that's what I want to see for my team. Wow. That's exactly how I'm trying to see that. If I'm going to see this from my team, then I know that we will at least leave Bernabeu with a point or something, with a point or more going into this game. I've already told you I see Madrid as having a slight advantage over Barcelona in this fixture, because of all those things that is coming into play. Yeah. But if they don't take advantage, then we control the tempo of the game in Bernabeu, which is not a new stadium to our players, of course. Yeah. Talking about the noise, it's normal for us because we've been playing Classicos. Yeah. So if we see this, and good on the Madrid side, they've got Kylian on the high note. Kylian is top. Yeah. He's on top of his game this season. He's got a lot of things going on. He wants to win the Ballon d'Or for next year because obviously Dembele has come in now and won the Ballon d'Or. He wants to be top scorer in other lists. He wants to win the Champions League. So he's top. He's playing very...
So what will be your prediction for this Classico?
My prediction is, I'm not going to predict, of course, against my team. Yeah. But I think that we should be able to manage at least to get a draw from the Bernabeu.
So at least you are going for a draw?
I'm not going for a draw. I'm saying at least we
That's what I'm saying. I said at least you are going for a draw.
At least we have to get a point from the Bernabeu.
Okay. Kabramo, what will be your key component of winning this game? And then what will be your prediction for this game?
For the midfield controlling, like you are saying, I've not seen the lineup yet for Madrid, but I believe Alonso is going to go with Tchouaméni as a CDM and then Adagule to control that midfield and Bellingham as well. Yeah. And Bellingham's rec rate, he's everywhere on the pitch. So that will give us one slight advantage whilst Adagule is throwing in the passes. Yeah. That is what we need. So if you talk about control, you can control the midfield, but don't make that mistake about where you get exposed. Because as football, one mistake can cost you.
Oh, sure.
That one is sure. So as we go into this game, for me, my prediction, I'll be like, may the best team win. Although I want my team to win. I can't predict any scoreline. But I want my team to win. But I will say, this is football. Anything can happen. Yeah. It can be that, yes, we have the advantage, but it can go against us. Yeah. Same as Barcelona. As we're saying, maybe you have all your injuries and stuff. You can maybe do better than Madrid. Because you know that you don't have your star players. So you might play even extra more. But then this is the case whereby this is football. With all what is going on, may the best team win. That's what I'll say.
And if you say may the best team win, then of course we all know who the best team is. That means who's the best you're team? Trying to say that Barcelona should win.
No, currently, if you are saying that Barcelona is second,
we know.
Because you've already said that you want
You saying
at
at least
least
a draw.
A draw.
Yeah, but I'm
at
saying
least.
and then
Means that I
saying-
want my team to get points from the match.
Yeah,
That's
so
what I'm
he's
trying to say.
saying that may the best team wins. So
Yes.
that
will
depends who perform better.
That's
in
what
that
I'm
game.
trying to say,
Yes.
that he should be bold enough to back his team.
I said I would love my team to win.
Listen,
He said yes.
yeah, listen. So,
But this is football.
be
anything
bold
can
enough.
happen.
Listen, be bold enough to back your team. That's what I'm backing my team.
But
Back.
back his team.
Then how many goals are you scoring then? Are you
No.
winning a match or not?
You see, that's why I said that we are going to listen to me very carefully.
But he backed his team.
He's
that-
not bold enough. My friend is not bold enough.
What do you mean he's not bold enough? He said he wants his team to win.
No, he said may the best team win. So
I said
listen,
first,
he's
I
a Madrid
would
fan.
love my team.
Listen, he's
to
a Madrid
win.
fan.
He said he will
and
love.
he said, listen, wait, he will love his team to win.
Yes.
It's different from his team is going to win. Or his team is going
So
to
you
get
want
a
him to
goal.
make a bold.
I want him to be bold. He's not bold enough.
But
man.
you weren't bold enough. You said
I said I was bold and I told that we are going to get at least a draw. That is enough. I'm telling you that either we win or draw. He's not bold enough. He's trying to say that may the best team win, so it could go anywhere. I want him to be a man.
Listen, this is not about being a man. This is facing the fact.
This is the fact that
Yes.
you don't even believe.
Listen,
you don't
this is
really
the
trust
case
the team.
whereby-
You don't trust the team.
and he's not wrong.
He doesn't even trust his
No,
team.
he's not wrong not trusting his team.
He doesn't
but
trust his team going to the
knows-
Classico.
No, he knows what he's seen.
You've
and he
got
knows what he's
Kylian
saying.
Mbappe, who is the top scorer in everything.
It doesn't
doesn't
matter.
matter.
You've got
Having the
Vini.
best players.
You've got the best goalkeeper in the
Listen.
world in Courtois.
You got Ballon d'Or contenders.
Yes, in Yamin Lamar, and all that are injured.
You got Pedri. No, I don't mean those
Pedri is
who are
not a Ballon
injured.
d'Or contender.
He was in.
He was not even
He
part
was
of the first
in.
team. He was not part of the first
You
team.
have-
Brother, calm down.
He has got Kylian Mbappe.
Brother, calm down.
He has got Kylian
Brother,
Mbappe.
calm
It doesn't
down.
matter.
Yeah,
Kylian
he
Mbappe
was-
was a Ballon d'Or. He
He
was a Ballon d'Or
was
contender.
number 6 on the Ballon d'Or list, if you don't know, I'm telling you.
What was
Calm
Pedri's
down.
position?
Pedri was 11. He was not part of the first 10.
What was Lamine Lamar?
Yamin Lamar was second, that's it.
Did he
Rafinha
deserve
is
it?
injured.
And then what about what do you call it? Rafinha.
Rafinha is injured. He's not part of the game.
No.
Bro,
So going to
is
the
the
game-
team
Right
is
now,
the team you're talking
That's what I'm
about.
saying. He's not bold. This man is not bold.
If you are talking about, if you want to talk about a team, even if you play your second division, it's still Barcelona.
It's still Barcelona.
Yes.
So whether you win or you lose, it's still Barcelona.
That's why I'm bold enough to
Isn't it?
tell you that we're going to walk out of Banama with at least a draw. This man is not bold.
with at least a draw.
Yes.
So even you saying that, meaning you also don't even believe.
No. I believe in my team. That's what I'm
what
giving
you say? What you
You have to be
say
bold.
is like he's got expectation that at least they shouldn't lose this game.
That's what I'm
So,
saying.
either they win or they
so
draw.
what is he going to do if they lose the game?
I'm not going to do it. We're not going to lose the
No,
game. That's what I'm
he's
telling
actually-
you. You have to
no,
be
no.
bold
So what
and
the
back your
bet?
team.
Okay, come, let's bet
Be
then.
bold and back your team.
Let's bet then. 20
What kind of
pounds.
team are you supporting?
Come, 20 pounds, 20 pounds.
Support from
So
Madrid.
calm down.
Look at this guy.
Corner, he's
You
right
know-
here. Make a bold decision. Madrid win or draw.
Madrid win.
That's it.
You're not talking like a man. Wait.
So,
Come on.
okay.
So you bet it.
Okay.
Huh?
No, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just
Whatever
it's
is
a
what you
prediction
call
that
it,
is
but I'm
made.
telling you that we are not going to lose
It's
this game.
3-1
We
against Barca.
don't. What?
It's 3-1 against Barca.
How many? What was the last time you scored 3 goals?
Three goals.
Why was the last time you scored 3 goals?
Oh, when we played the last one.
Why was the last time you scored 3 goals?
Mbappe scored 2 goals, isn't it?
Yeah.
You not ask that
Exactly.
question. Why was the last time you scored 3 goals in a
It
match?
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
How are you
He's
guys
made
going
his
to score 3
prediction.
goals?
How are we going to score 3 goals?
No,
Even if
he's
it's
made
1
his
nil, we
prediction.
still win you.
So yes, so don't say 3-1.
Yeah, so 3-1,
Because you don't have the
problem.
capacity to score 3 goals.
Are
That's
you
the
sure?
man.
And you think you have capacity to score a goal?
Yes, because we scored 4.
I like this
5, 6.
session.
You
I like
go
this
for 5,
session.
We scored 4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6. When it was 2 seasons ago, you
How
couldn't
do you
say
come at
this.
2 seasons?
You said this.
Last season we scored. No, wait.
I like this. I like this.
No, wait.
You said this
Last season, yeah,
Uh-huh.
we scored you 5. We gave you 4. We gave you 3. What do you want us to do again?
Uh-huh.
Wait.
What do you want us to do again?
Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
No. What do you
You
want us
sit
to
down.
do again?
You are blocking the camera, my brother.
Screaming is not
No,
going to be there against you.
listen,
Sit down.
we gave you 3.
Yeah.
We gave you 3. We gave you 4. We
Yeah.
gave you 5.
Yeah.
You are only 5 players. We didn't give you 6.
All right.
What do you want us to do again?
All right.
Okay.
Last 2 seasons, we gave you that
I
same
don't
4.
remember.
You don't remember 2. You don't remember 2. When we gave you 4-1, the Spanish Cup, what was the eyes?
Listen, I'm happy with that session. And
Is that happy with that
he's going
session?
he's going for not dropping points.
Mm-hmm.
Maximum 1 point.
Okay.
Minimum 1 point.
Very good.
Maximum 3 points.
Okay.
And you've gone for maximum 3 points.
3 points.
So yeah. But me as a neutral, I would love to enjoy this game. Means since I was my first time of watching El Clasico, I've always been saying this, that when it comes to El Clasico, as a neutral, I want El Clasico to be played fully 1 week. And they will be watching, sleeping, and wake up. But we've got to realize that they are humans, they are not machines. Even if machines are working for that period of time, they'll get tired.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for the beauty of the game, as you said, that may the best team wins. But for me, my machete is sharpened. If Barcelona win, Madrid fans will get it. If Madrid wins, Barcelona fans will get it. If it's a draw, it depends on what the referee does. If it's a draw, the referee is going to get it, depending on the decisions of the draw. But other than that, my machete, I go like that. Thank you, guys. If you enjoyed this podcast or this episode of our preview, and you are new here or you're an old member, make sure you give us a subscription. Tap on the subscribe button, put out post notification, and make sure this video you like it, and then what you think about this video.
We will be back after the Classico.
We'll be back after the Classico.
For sure.
So let me know what you think in the comment section. What you think about what Rocha is saying, what you think about what Kopnamo is saying, what you think about me saying, and what you think about this video. I'm out.